Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Saturday the 30th of May 2026, the year of Green Wicks and BSV Terranode in the mix. Branch your threads, expand your mind with treechat.ai or your post put on chain. Alright, let's see what we've got today. We're gonna have to talk about this trailer. Check
Hollywood
it out.
just turned one of the biggest internet mysteries into a high-stakes thriller.
I think they might have done. Oh, that was chuffed to bits. That's the first bit of the first parts of the movie that I've ever actually seen. This looks great. I'll have a quick look at some posts from his lordship himself, desperate to trying to get people to hodl while he's dumping on everybody. And Kalish Cryptos has said just in, US has seized $1 billion of Iran's crypto holdings. Like, what is all that about anyway? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Craig says he's Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong and transactions flying free. He's acclaiming his legacy, you'll surely see.
All right, here we go. So let's play this.
Did Hollywood just turn one of the biggest internet mysteries into a high-stakes thriller? Because a movie called Bitcoin is coming, and it's not what you think. This isn't about cryptocurrency trends. It's about a man claiming he created Bitcoin, and the world trying to prove him wrong. But here is a problem. That claim has already been challenged in real life. Hard. So why build a movie around it? And this is where it gets interesting. This story follows Craig Wright, a figure who says he's the real Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. Now, think about that. You claim to be behind something that reshaped the global financial system, but almost no one believes you. That's not just controversial, that's dangerous. And then something shifts, because this isn't just a personal story. It's being framed as a global chase, tech billionaires, power players, people who might want the truth buried or controlled. You've seen movies about power before, but this one is tied to something real, something still debated today. And that changes the stakes, because if the story leans too far into fiction, it loses credibility. But if it leans too close to reality, it raises uncomfortable questions about money, about control, about who really owns the future. And that's the risk. Some people will see this as a bold thriller. Others will see it as a rewriting history. So, here is the real question. Is this movie exposing a hidden truth or turning a disputed story into entertainment?
Good question. Good question. Is it exposing uncomfortable truth? Oh, my goodness me. I'm looking forward to when that comes out. And I wonder what this man's going to have to say about it. Yeah? What? Hodl? Hodl through that movie? Is that what it's all about? Look, he actually posted this himself. This is on his own feed. He's like, yeah, hodl. What? Frozen hands? Diamond hands? Is that what he's on about? I think he's getting desperate personally because we know that he's been telling people that he's going to have to sell because Bitcoin is not stock. You know, it doesn't create a dividend. He's just simply relying on like number go up to pay out his investors. Why the investors wouldn't buy Bitcoin to start with, like, who knows? But he's just like, oh well, our company's got a little bit of a dividend, so then we can pay you out with that, but we can only pay you out if the value of Bitcoin goes up or a BTC. And if BTC has got no use case, then there's got no reason for anybody to buy it, because if something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless, and we know that the deep state has turned it into something absolutely and utterly worthless. So good luck with that, mate. Yeah. There was also a YouTube video here where Rupert Lowe was saying there's no accountability. And I've said this is why the world needs Bitcoin. So this was Rupert Lowe calling out the sort of House committee on the fact that nobody is accountable for where monies are disappearing to and how they're being spent. It's absolutely outrageous, but this is why the world needs to use Bitcoin. Literally for everything. because otherwise, criminals are just literally going to run riot, which is exactly what they're doing, and turning everything to shit and pocketing everything themselves. That's what's really going on. So yeah, looking forward to that. And let's talk about this just in. US has seized $1 billion of Iran's crypto holdings. Illuminati bot said, not your keys, not your coins. Tom 40 said, the US keeps stealing Iranian money in oil, gas, and now crypto holdings. What will happen to those seized assets? I mean, what? $1 billion. They'd have taken $1 billion. So what? $1 billion worth of tether that's made from nothing? Because that's what Iran was using as, sort of like a collecting in fees for using the Strait of Hormuz. Like, who knows? But I mean, the whole point is that they shouldn't be able to be seized. Not if they were on a truly commoditized network, where literally would have to go to an international court, where an international court would have to decide what's right and what's wrong, placed before the members of the world. Everybody, it would have to be revealed. What right do you have? What authority do you have to do that? What authority do you think you have the right to do that? And all the miners would have to agree. They can sort of try and fork the network, like they've done before. But again, I mean, if they do that, fork the network, trying to steal coins and all that, well, you're creating a fork. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. And again, we've got this court case going on where the guy is trying to serve people through the op return, to get hold of, 3 million Bitcoin or something like that. I mean, it just sounds absolutely ridiculous at the moment what's going on. But get your popcorn ready, folks. It's going to be massively entertaining no matter what happens. But I would say trust the plan and trust in Satoshi, because before Satoshi, we literally had no chance whatsoever against these, globalist scumbags who literally own and control everything. So yeah, we're just going to have to keep our fingers and toes crossed and hope that the universe has got our backs. And see how it plays out. So yeah, just a quick show today. That's 7 minutes. I'll probably do. I'll probably take some snippets from that trailer. Probably maybe try and make my own, which should be good fun. But yeah, until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.
I understand.
Do you?
Do you? This is it. I'm telling you, this is it.
The king still has one more move